The fight for freedom is rarely won on a single battlefield. It requires thinkers, organizers, and impassioned voices. In the history of Zambia's independence, one name that stands as a towering pillar alongside Kenneth Kaunda: Simon Mwansa Kapwepwe. This is the story of the teacher, the statesman whose profound commitment shattered the chains of colonial rule. Born in 1922 in Chinsali, Northern Province, Simon Kapwepwe's early life was marked by a relentless pursuit of knowledge. His journey took him from a mission school to advanced studies in India, a hotbed of anti-colonial thought. Crucially, his path intertwined early with that of Kenneth Kaunda. The two men formed a bond, united by a single vision for a free Africa. Upon his return, Kapwepwe plunged into the burgeoning liberation movement, working tirelessly within the African National Congress (ANC), opposing the oppressive Federation of Rhodesia in Nyasaland. But a fundamental disagreement emerged. Kapwepwe, Kaunda, and other young nationalists felt the ANC's leadership was too moderate, too slow in its demands for immediate self-rule. They yearned for direct action, for a political fire that would consume the colonial structure. In 1958, the moment of rupture came. Kapwepwe and his allies broke away from the Zambia African National Congress, or ZANC. This was the decisive moment. The movement was now radicalized, focused and unyielding. As the party's treasurer, Kapwepwe mastered the complex task of funding a revolutionary movement. The colonial government responded with brutal force. In 1959, ZANC was banned. Kapwepwe was arrested and detained, serving months in prison far from his home. Detention, however, did not break his spirit. It forged it. When a new vehicle for liberation was needed, Kapwepwe and his comrades swiftly organized the United National Independence Party (UNIP). As Treasurer General, Kapwepwe was the chief strategist and indispensable political engine, organizing branches, mobilizing rural support, and ensuring the movement's financial stability for the final push to freedom. Kapwepwe's courage and strategic brilliance paid off. In 1964, the Republic of Zambia was born. His contribution was immediately recognized. He served in key roles as Minister of Home Affairs, Minister of Foreign Affairs, and later, the nation's Vice President. In government, he championed African culture, education, and economic independence, seeing these as the next phase of the freedom struggle. He believed true independence meant an African mind controlling an African destiny. Yet his commitment to democratic ideas led to a painful split with Kaunda and the formation of the United Progress Party (UPP), a late-stage attempt to preserve multi-party democracy. Simon Mwansa Kapwepwe then passed away in 1980, but his legacy endures. His greatest contribution was unflinching courage to challenge the status quo, not just colonial rule, but the internal politics of the liberation movement itself. By co-founding the radical UNIP and mobilizing the masses, he ensured the Zambian freedom struggle was swift, organized, and ultimately victorious. The freedom that Zambia enjoys today is built on the foundation of his conviction. Simon Mwansa Kapwepwe, an architect of its independence and a timeless reminder that the fight for justice requires uncompromising resolve.